Look at the freedom God has given you. What are you doing with so-said freedom? Are you using it to live for your selfish desires, or are you using it to live in love? Before Christ purchased our freedom, there wasn't a way to live out the requirements that were asked of us from God. Hebrews 9 verse 28 says, "So also Christ was offered once for all time as a sacrifice to take away the sins of many people." He will come again not to deal with our sins, but to bring salvation to all who are eagerly waiting for him. Jesus dealt with our sins long ago. He is coming back to those who accepted this truth and are acting on it. The Word promises a new spirit which has been given already to you who believe. The Bible does not offer another new spirit when Jesus comes back for us. If that were the case, it would be saying that what Jesus did on the cross wasn't enough to live the righteous life he required. What more do we want from the one who is called Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace, and Counselor, who was persecuted and put to death for our transgressions? There is not any other way to be saved than by Jesus Christ. Given to us has been everything we need to live a holy life, like 2 Peter 1 states. This reminds me of the story of Mike and Roy.
Mike had been searching for a car to call his own, but they were all too expensive. Then one day he was walking by an old rundown garage when Roy stepped out and called him over. "I have something that might help you," said Roy with a grin, holding up a tool in his hand. "What is it?" Mike asked skeptically as he eyed the rusty object. "It's a special tool," explained Roy mysteriously as he handed it to Mike. "If you use it on any car here, you can keep it." The promise of being able to drive away in a new set of wheels was more than Mike could resist, and so he eagerly grabbed the tool from Roy's hands and ran inside the garage. But after taking one look at the cars inside, Mike realized how impossible it would be for him to fix them with just one measly little tool, no matter how mysterious it seemed. So instead of using the strange gift given to him by Roy, Mike decided that walking everywhere sounded like much less trouble and promptly left without even trying. Little did Mike know what price he'd pay for not believing in Roy's tool, for when next time they met again, there was no gleam of excitement or joy glinting across either of their faces, only sadness, knowing that now poor Mike would spend all eternity walking around barefoot with nothing but his thoughts until Kingdom Come.
Mike figured this will never work. He had no faith. He let his experiences and what he has always known dissuade him from an opportunity. There was no faith. He was given the tool, all he had to do was use it and change his mindset about what he thought he knew. What will you choose today? Will you use what God has given you, or will you deny the opportunity that will save you and bring you salvation?
This moment, if you haven't already, it's time that you give your life and turn away from the things that are holding you back. It's that time.